Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Kirti, the Awkward Human, and on this channel we read, review, recommend books and everything related. So, for this video, a few days ago, my friend asked me for book recommendation as a beginner, and she would not read books unless it's for school. So, she asked me for a book recommendation, and I crafted this beautiful list that I want to share with you people. And I think if you're a book reading beginner, these books will help you stick to your reading goals and get you started on your reading journey. So, if you want to know how can you start your reading journey with 5 fabulous books, keep on watching and let's get started. Okay, so let's get started on the recommendation with Animal Farm by George Orwell. This is one of the few books that I think are very important for everyone and anyone to read, because this was the first book that I read when I was young. I thought it was about animals living on a farm, living their funny life and all of that. But when I grew up, I went to college and I reread this book. Then I was able to understand the socio-political commentary, the context of the book, and which is very amazing. It's the duology of the book. It's very impactful on me, and I think it will be enjoyed by everyone of all generations. So I think everyone should read this book. And if you're getting on the reading journey, this is absolutely the one I would recommend. Another book that I would like to recommend is The Kite Runner. Usually, beginners avoid big books, and this is a big one. But I would absolutely recommend this because this book holds the audience in such a way which is very captivating. It is not seen in many other writers. I have not seen it in many books, especially when the characters are very, you cannot relate to the character, and when you will start reading this book you will know why you cannot relate to this book, and you will be thankful because it's a very heart touching, heartbreaking story. And it's not for children, it's for adults who wants to start it into reading. um, I cannot explain this book without giving any spoilers. It's a classic, it's a must read, but one quote from this book that is imprinted on my mind is that sad stories make good books. Now I'm going rapid fire mode with the three books that I think you should read to get you hooked on reading. The first being The Secret. The Secret helps you in getting the things in your life faster by the power of manifestation and the law of attraction. In the recent time, I have read many other books that support this statement. One of them being The Little Red Book by Master Key Society. The audiobook is available on YouTube. You can check it in the description box below. The second is Ikigai. It's a Japanese technique that will help you live a more balanced, fulfilling life without without the feeling of overwhelmed. And this is one of the things that is good about this book. It's divided into very small chapters, which makes it easier for people to understand, for the users to grasp the concept without it getting boring. So at any point you feel like you are tired or you don't feel like reading, you can put the book down because it's divided into many short chapters. As a beginner, if you want to get any book, that is a very good concept. The last and final book that I would like to recommend to you is Seven Habits. This book is very big. This is a very big book and it has very elaborate concept. It took me over a month to finish this book, but this is highly recommended because this book has been on my shelf for 5 years now, and I keep referring back to it because instead of giving you one single formula to drastically transform your life, it gives you 7 effective habits that will help you get better in your daily life, in your professional life, and help you balance things out in a better way. It has some exercises that are inbuilt in this book. It has charts and table that help you exercise that habits into your daily life. So I think it's a very effective way of communicating the concept. It has some personal stories which are engaging in holding the audience. Atomic Habit is very similar to it, but it gives you one simple concept that you have to get started on the things. It's not as engaging as the 7 effective habits. It's a good book, definitely would recommend for anyone who wants to read this. But I think if you are going for that, I think this one would be a better replacement for it. It has very similar concepts, but this book is very engaging. And with this, I conclude my list of top 5 books I would recommend to a beginner. Reading is a very personal thing, of course. Some people attract more towards non-fiction, some people attract more towards fiction, but I would read that and the telephone dictionary. So I think these five books would help you get more into the habit of reading and keep you engaged. So if you think these books are worth it, give it a try. And if you have any more recommendations for me, or you think any other book should be on the list, comment down below. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. I'll see you in the next one when I will review The Time Traveler's Wife and compare it with the TV series which has recently been cancelled.